the MRI, because President Trump yesterday said that he would release the results of his MRI. Is that happening right now?
It is happening right now. As part of, and this is a summary from the president's physician, and we will release it right now. I think my team has it teed up for all of you. I'll read it for you, and then you'll get it physically as well. As part of President Trump's comprehensive executive physical, advanced imaging was performed because men in his age group benefit from a thorough evaluation of cardiovascular and abdominal health. The purpose of this imaging is preventative, to identify any issues early, confirm overall health, and ensure the president maintains long-term vitality and function. President Trump's cardiovascular imaging was perfectly normal. No evidence of arterial narrowing impairing blood flow or abnormalities in the heart or major vessels. The heart chambers are normal in size, the vessel walls appear smooth and healthy, and there are no signs of inflammation or clotting. Overall, his cardiovascular system shows excellent health. His abdominal imaging is also perfectly normal. All major organs appear very healthy and well perfused. Everything evaluated is functioning within normal limits with no acute or chronic concern.
But I asked about my MRI. MRIs are very...
Governor Walz asked you to release MRI.
Can you tell us what it was
Governor
for?
Walz, the incompetent governor. So if they want to release it, it's okay with me to release it. It's perfect.
What were they
It's like my phone call where I got impeached. It's absolutely perfect. So if you want to hear about it or if you want to release it, you want to have it released. News Nation, failing News Nation. News Nation is doing lousy, by the way. But if you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Can you tell us what they were looking at?
Oh, what, release it?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking
I
at?
have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye, everybody. You too.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, they is foaming at the mouth, doodling on themselves, throwing up on themselves. Some of them passed out. Man, these people are just miserable. The left, the leftists, the Trump derangement syndrome, Democrats, y'all wishing death on the man. Y'all want the man to come back with the worst results. You know, they on their sink. Did he die yet? Is Trump dead? Can I wake up to some news that Trump is dead? Can we get a bad report? You know, I tell you, they be waiting for him to trip, fall asleep, come out there with a wrinkle on his jacket or t-shirt or his shirt. Y'all be ready for any little thing. But I told y'all, be ready. Especially what we seen the last 4 years, and we didn't know who the hell was running the country. The auto pen. The auto pen scandal, the biggest scandal in American history. After what we've seen take place in this country the last 4 years, I told y'all, be ready. And look, I'm telling y'all, Trump, they are one ahead of the game. They ahead of everybody. They 10 steps ahead. I'm telling you. And he's going to get more checkups. He's going to do more of this. They're going to release more to the public. More of his health results are going to come out. I'm telling you. Be ready. This health crisis with Trump, man, because especially it's in the spotlight because of what we had in the previous administration. A night and day difference, whether you love or hate the man. And it's honestly sick. People are wishing death. The same ones that celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. You know, the same ones that are just inhumane. You know, they be waking up and say, oh, did something happen to the president? Oh, you know. I tell you, it's a disgrace, man. It really is. And it's just, you turn on the fake news media, this and that. That's why people tuned out. It's just 99% negative towards Trump. Fear-mongering, gaslighting, you know, hate-mongering, the same crap, man. And that's why we've had it. That's why I love the way Trump talk to them. I love the way Trump responds. I love how he just keeps it blunt. The hell with that reporter. I love it. We sick and tired of all this crap, man. The American people are tired. The taxpayers are tired. We are all tired, man. But they just confirmed your president is in excellent health. You know, y'all can doodle on yourself, throw up, pass out, can't believe it. Think it's what they call it? What they call it when they don't believe it? The fake. What they call it? Y'all can believe whatever you want, but the man is in excellent health. Okay, whether you like it or not, they released it to the public. You know, talk about transparency. Talk about transparency. You know, we seen Trump talk about the MRI, you know, but night and day difference. You know, we seen Trump come out and tell the reporter, y'all not going to take a cognitive test. I already took my cognitive test.
News Nation. News Nation is doing lousy, by the way. But if you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Please, can you tell us what they were looking at?
For what, releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking
I
at?
have no idea.
I have no idea.
MRI, what part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye, everybody. You too.
You too.
Thank you, Mr. President.
News Nation, failing news.
Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, politics is going to be boring after President Trump. People are going to miss President Trump, man. And I feel like a lot of things he got coming, and if we get a lot of more of these wins and just stay focused, I'm telling you, man, Trump is going to be probably one of the greatest president to go down in history. You know, I know some people agree with this, disagree with this, but hey, let everything cook. It's only been 11 months. We know how this whole Epstein thing is playing out, and this and that and this and that. You know, there's been some things we don't agree with Trump on or how he's come about that, but hey, they say Trump might have played everybody and used Trump derangement syndrome against the people, and he's been ahead of the game the whole time. Chess moves. Hey, some people say it's something different. Some people say Trump is compromised. Some people say Trump is this and that. But hey, let everything play out before you get on here running that yapper. Before you get on here screaming to the top of your lungs, let everything play out. A lot of people have spoke too soon, man. A lot of people have spoke too soon, you know, and it didn't play out in their favor. And we're not going to speak too soon, man. We are rooting for America. We're rooting for President Trump. We're rooting for this administration, man. We're rooting for common sense, the America First agenda, you know. And there's been a lot of things that have taken place that we actually voted for. There's been a lot of big wins in this administration, whether you like it or not. The people spoke loud and clear. You know, we actually know who's running the country, whether you love it or hate it. But it's out, you know. Looking fit, looking strong, and unstoppable. Immediate release. Legendary at 79 years of age. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know. Tim Walz. Remember Tim Walz said release it? Tim Walz made a joke, you know, after, again, and back and forth. Y'all know how the political theater is with these especially with these Democrats and Trump. And, you know, Trump be pushing them buttons, and I love it. You know, but they ought to walk him out in handcuffs. We see what's going on down there in Minnesota. The biggest fraud, the biggest scandals, the biggest corruption, the biggest failure, Tim Walz. He ought to be walked out in handcuffs. You know, we've done videos all over the show. You know. What is this? They say when Trump released his results, you know. But there it is, y'all.
My MRI. MRIs are very...
Governor Walz asked you to release
The MRIs are very...
Can you tell us what it was
Governor
for?
Walz, you mean the incompetent governor. So if they want to release it, it's okay with me to release it. It's perfect.
What was the number they were
It's like my
looking for?
phone call where I got impeached. It's absolutely perfect. So if you want to hear about it or if you want to release it, you want to have it
Absolutely.
For what, releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking
I
at?
have no idea. It was just an MRI.
It was just an MRI.
It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye, everybody. You too.
You too. I can rewatch that clip any single day out the week, man. This little thing Trump has been on, especially this second term, and how he treats the fake news media, these journalists, these reporters, the press. I mean, man, at the end of this term, we got to have like a montage put together, y'all. We're going to have a good time. You know what? I'm going to put one together. And I might have y'all to pitch in and everybody pitch in, and we just make one of the best montages on this platform, man. And we just have a good laugh, you know. I know it's going to trigger the other side. It's going to trigger some people. People's feelings are going to be hurt. Oh, Trump's just an inhumane, evil human being, the big bad orange man. Look how he treats the reporters. Look how he talks to the women. He's just the big bad orange man. I tell you, man. But what a time to be alive with President Trump as your president, man. And they just had a whole briefing. She's come out. Caroline Levitt brings the White House press room to a complete silence with an update on Trump's MRI scan. You know, after, months of them saying this about Trump, Trump's health, this, the photos, oh, Trump's this, Trump's is starting to fail, his cognitive, this, oh, Trump's dead. We just month before, 2 months ago, what was the whole Trump is dead, Trump has passed away. I mean, all kind of crap we done went through, man, with the media. But hey, the president is in excellent health. Some people right now are foaming at the mouth to hear that. They just don't want to believe it. It hurts their soul that the president is in excellent health. They all want the big bad orange man to go away. Sorry to hurt your feelings.
Follow up on the MRI.
Yeah.
President Trump yesterday said that he would release the results of his MRI. Is that happening right now?
It is happening right now. As part of, and this is a summary from the president's physician, and we will release it right now. I think my team has it teed up for all of you. I'll read it for you, and then you'll get it physically as well. As part of President Trump's comprehensive executive physical, advanced imaging was performed because men in his age group benefit from a thorough evaluation of cardiovascular and abdominal health. The purpose of this imaging is preventative, to identify any issues early, confirm overall health, and ensure the president maintains long-term vitality and function. President Trump's cardiovascular imaging was perfectly normal. No evidence of arterial narrowing impairing blood flow or abnormalities in the heart or major vessels. The heart chambers are normal in size, the vessel walls appear smooth and healthy, and there are no signs of inflammation or clotting. Overall, his cardiovascular system shows excellent health. His abdominal imaging is also perfectly normal. All major organs appear very healthy and well perfused. Everything evaluated is functioning within normal limits with no acute or chronic concerns. In summary, this level of detailed assessment is standard for an executive physical at President Trump's age and confirms that he remains in excellent overall health. Again, we will provide that to you. I think that's quite a bit of detail, and in the effort of transparency, the president promised it last night, and we have.
All right, transparency. Amen. God bless President Trump. And I hope everybody that's tuned in right now, that you yourself, is blessed, well, and healthy. That's one reason why I always say that, man. There's somebody right now, maybe they're tuned in right now, and they're going through something. They're battling something. They've had a health scare, They've had to do this and that. I just want to again, wish all of you that you are blessed, well, and healthy. That goes for your loved ones, your family, your friends, your neighbors, the strangers around the world, man. We are wishing the best in everybody's life. No matter what side you're on, man. No matter if you're liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, independent, or if you don't even care about politics, man, But we are wishing the best in everybody's life, that everybody is healthy, that the president is healthy, And again, the American people spoke loud and clear, But it's honestly sick to see where we're at in this country, and with the left, the violence, people seeing people celebrate another man's death, after he was executed in front of thousands, but millions and billions of people around the world to see, you know, in front of his own family, his own kids and wife, you know, to celebrate a man's death. I mean, it's just sick, man. You know, and people come out with the same rhetoric over and over and over, the same crap over and over and over. Fascists, Nazis, dictator, Hitler, the same crap, man. People holding up a sign, wishing death on another human being. I mean, man, you just can't make this up, y'all. You just can't. But these are the times that we're living in, man. That's why I'm glad to be the light in all this darkness, man, that we continue to love one another. And like I said, we don't have to politic everything. We can put politics aside, you know, find common ground and just be a human being, that we actually have a soul, that we actually care for one another, you know. But Trump got in office, people think it's the end of the world. You know, people think that another man should die because of his opinions and beliefs. It's sick, man. But these are the times that we're living in, sadly, you know. But again, God bless President Trump, this administration, you know, and that he stays healthy and that he keeps our best interests at heart. You know, we are rooting for America, man. America first agenda. God bless all you and your family. And again, y'all have an amazing rest of your week. We got some more big things to get into on the show. So if you're new here, join the family. Subscribe to the channel. Again, we are wishing the best in everybody's life, man. You know, simple. The simple things, man. But hey, I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.